Hi, this is Cheryl, and I just got home from work, and I usually don't do readings until I wake up, but I was called to do a reading, and I was just listening to the song Go-Go's Vacation, and it's a good song, and I was picking out decks to do readings on, and I came up with Believe in Your Own Magic, Beautiful Creatures, and the Animal Spirit deck. And when I was getting the decks out, the Beautiful Creatures tarot deck fell all over the floor, and so I think it has a lot to say. And then the Believe in Your Own Magic and Beautiful Creatures tarot decks got mixed up. They fell on the floor and got mixed up. So I think the cards have a lot to say today. And I was going back last night, and I was called to look at my first video I ever made, and I've changed a lot since that first video, but it was a good message in it. So any of my messages, you can they might have a date on them or something, but they might have a message for you to just whatever one you're drawn to. They might have a message for you. And I usually don't go back and watch my old videos, but I did, and I was glad I did. Okay, I'm gonna do a reading, and I have Amethyst on the deck, and well, I'm burning sage incense, so that's good. Okay. And I'll use my Palo Santo to, I usually do that, but I didn't yet. Okay. First is the Beautiful Creatures deck. My cat was really meowing when I got home, and he was out of food, so I had to give him some more food. He's hungry. He lets me know when he's hungry. His bowl was empty. Okay. I won't be able to do a video tonight, so I thought I'd do one this morning. And I go to the library for these meetups that we have, and I have made a lot of friends there. And we're gonna be making runes. And I've never used runes before, so I'm excited for that. Oh, that was there's so many things I want to learn about, and so that's what I like to do in my spare time, is do tarot and like learn about things that I want to learn about. Like I'm always thinking of new things that I want to learn. And things that I want to tell others. Sorry. Well, I think that's good for now. Okay, we got 9 of Pentacles, riches, rewards, 1 of Pentacles, abundance, the Fool, that was reversed, and 6 of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. Believe me, it was difficult to achieve so much and be rewarded for my effort, but it was all worth it, and I'd do it again. A calm butterfly fairy sits in the backyard where everything looks natural. She's beholding the fruits of her labor via her hard work. It took some time and effort to acquire these delicious and fresh fruits, and there were times she thought she could never acquire them. For so many weeks, she took care of the earthly living plants in the most tender way. As compensation for her hard work, Mother Nature granted her a peach to smooth any hardships that she might endure, a pear to secure her fulfilled relationships, and a plum to protect her against any physical ailments. They are now available for her to enjoy. And this is in the upright. This card represents the achievement of all the good things you've created, a higher standing for yourself. Your projects returning to completions. What you've worked for will be a gateway to abundance. You've handled many bothersome situations all by yourself. What you've envisioned has come to you. You've gotten to where you want to be. You must trust and believe in yourself. Keep in mind that you have achieved much success, but there is still more ahead. 1 of Pentacles. Take this. This is the fortune that Mother Earth gave to me to give to you. This will replenish your physical state. Keyword is abundance. A little angel has descended from the heavens and acquired several precious emerald jewels that have been given to her by Mother Earth. The emerald stone that she holds in her hand glows with an immense energy that radiates persistence and endurance. She knows that these jewels will serve as a cure for the physical ailments, which is why she's searching and collecting as many as possible. After she collects these emeralds, she will gather them all and share them with creatures of the earth who are now in need of physical help. She will take the remaining stones up to the heavens to distribute and share with all the heavenly creatures. This is upright. This card represents the initiation of physical healing or profoundness of prosperity. Make the time and effort to replenish your physical state, which will help your body develop vitality, strength, and endurance. In a matter of time, your energy will manifest and expand anything you want to do. On a side note, you may want to be practical and down to earth in order to achieve respect. The Fool. I'm off on an adventure unknown to me. When I get there, I will collect what I've seen and experienced. The keyword is exploration. Fluttering her wings out of a fancy cottage adorned with flowers, a sweet and delightful little butterfly fairy who loves to explore is on an adventure. She will learn different things needed for everyday life. She's not the least bit worried about where she's going, nor will she listen to what people have to say, because her plan is for her adventures to be a surprise. Her dress is adorned with purple irises and her hair with a variety of flowers that produce a lavish scent, just in case she needs motivation while she is exploring. Accompanying her is a wise and beautiful yellow butterfly. This butterfly will join her on her mission and will serve as a guardian. The butterfly will protect and keep her from making senseless choices. Should she ever run into danger, because her curiosity leads her to it, the butterfly will lead her to the right direction. And this is in reverse. This card tells you that you're not looking closely enough at where it is you are venturing, and that you're not being careful with what it is you're exploring. You're conducting your actions and behavior in a foolish and naive manner. Six of Pentacles. Generosity. Sharing is caring. I share, I care. You share, you care. How does that sound? Try sharing and caring sometime. A beautiful dragon queen sits in her homey and warm lair, where all is forgotten and ill creatures go to feel alive and loved once more. In her lair, in her arms, she is holding a neglected and bewildered baby dragon, whose mother left him at her doorstep. Without holding back and without being selfish, she tends to this creature's physical and emotional needs with the utmost and sincere generosity. Since nobody bothered to do so from the start, she wants this baby dragon to know and understand that it is not alone. The dragon is forever thankful and remained her most loyal and humble servant and true companion. And this is an upright. This card represents a time where giving and receiving is needed. You have enough material things to share. Donate to those who are less fortunate. Give without hesitation or obligation. When you're given a donation, don't be shy, accept it. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Someone will aid you in some way. This card not only speaks about sharing and accepting material things, but also physical contact and verbal communication. I'm going to read the Fool and Upright too, because this might have a message for somebody too. This card represents it is time for you to know that you have to let go and explore what's out there. In this adventure, you will encounter people and things unknown to you. This exploration may be as simple as going out of town or hiking in the woods. This card also denotes a new beginning, a fresh start. Remember that when you're done with something, a new beginning starts to develop. So I read both of those in the Fool, just in case one has a message for you. Okay, next is the Believe in Your Own Magic deck. We got a lot of cards for this. Okay. We got Villain, you can always rewrite the story. Castle, it's time for healing, not war. Confidence, it comes with time and practice. Homeward, take yourself out on a date. Dragon, slay them all. Potion, remember to practice self-love. Okay. A hard truth to swallow. Sometimes our villains win. However, that doesn't mean you should give up or lose all hope. It just means it's time to rewrite the story and keep going. It can be incredibly freeing and empowering to reclaim yourself after a personal tragedy. That was the Villain card. And Castle. It's time for healing, not war. Don't burn something down to the ground unless you have a plan to build something better in its place. But it's too late for that, isn't it? You got angry, you pointed fingers, you called for war, and war is exactly what you got. Now it's time for healing and reparations. What's your plan? You need to take the same initiative and determination you had when this started and figure it out. Never neglect your intuition. confidence. It comes with time and practice. It seems like everywhere around you, people are chattering about how confident they are and just how freeing it feels. You wish you could relate to them, but you haven't gotten there yet. Listen, it's all right. Confidence is not an instant or overnight evolution. Just like with everything else, it takes time, practice, and a lot of unlearning of toxicity. Homeward. Take yourself on a date. Slow down. It's time to press pause and contemplate before the next leg of your journey. It's in those solitary, introspective moments when we learn the most interesting and eye-opening things about ourselves. Take yourself out on a date of sorts, even if it's just a quiet and cozy night at home. Enjoy your own company. Dragons, slay them all. When the heart is involved, people don't always have the best intentions. They will pretend they're good for you only for you to find out they're toxic or even abusive. The time has come to face your dragons, and you must slay them before they slay you. Of course, don't literally slay them, but make sure they know you won't stand for their mistreatment. Potion, remember to practice self-love. You're familiar with the concept of self-love and self-care, but either you've never actively practiced them or there's something you've fallen behind on. Either way, you should get back on track. Keep yourself maintained in all ways. Big or small, that can mean calling it quits to take a luxurious bath instead, or that can mean putting on a rose-water face mask and getting out of your planner so you can sort out your life before it gets too out of control. And that's that deck. This video might take a little while to download, but that's okay. And the last deck is the Animal Spirit Guidebook. Oyster. Okay, I'm just gonna take the cards that flipped up because a lot of cards fell down. Scorpion, Bat, and Phoenix. Okay, I'll read the Phoenix first because that came up first. Freedom from suffering and past karma, reincarnation. And this is the Phoenix card. The Phoenix represents a transformation of the past. It doesn't mean running from it, denying it, or burning bridges with rage. The Phoenix employs an advanced technique described in yoga as the burning of impurities through practice and dedication, tapas. The essence of the Phoenix is within us when we realize we've been suffering too long and something must change. We take a stand and decide to live consciously instead of being driven by the unconscious mind and its long list of fears and aversions. At that very moment, the spark of Phoenix is lit, and the great bird helps us through our baggage. We no longer run from who we are, what has happened to us, or what we have done. The stuckness and dead weight fall into ashes, and lightness and clarity emerge. As the stagnancy continues to smolder, the Phoenix lifts our spirits and up and begin to recognize ourselves. Again, we may catch a glimmer in our eye that wasn't there before. Look closely. It's a sign the fire of transformation is upon your wings. Oh, so bad. Bat. Darkness letting go, death leading to rebirth. Before emerging, The bat waits for the sun to set and the moon to rise. In the darkness it can see that all was invisible in the daylight hours. The bat is a master of subtle senses, of the underlying forces that cause some things to prosper and other things to fade. The bat card shows up to signify the ending of a chapter, the closing of a door. The bat comes swiftly, encouraging us to move on. Just in a few hours, a new day dawns. No more lingering in the past. When in balance, accept, adapt, adjust. When out of balance, refuses to let go, reminisces. To bring into balance, watch the sunrise. And the sunrise was beautiful today. I took some pictures of it. I have a lot of cloud and sky and moon pictures that I take. Okay, the next one is Scorpion. Passionate, competitive, tends towards isolation. The Scorpion is a passionate and determined creature. Their career is very important to them, as are a few select friends. Sometimes the Scorpion heart festers and they focus on unresolved event from the past, usually a situation where they are left feeling burned. A Scorpion card says it's time to come clean about your feelings so everyone can heal and you can get back to your usual fiery but fun self. When in balance, wild and free, fierce. When out of balance, jealous, resentful, unresolved. Bring into balance honesty and forgiveness. And the last one is Oyster. Oh, I saw it. Patient, secret keeper, hiding inner treasures. The focus and determination of the oyster is unmatched. Anything an oyster personality puts their mind to, they achieve with grace and charm. The only problem is oyster types often take their inner gifts for granted. They become shy or doubtful, and this can lead to withdrawing or protecting their deepest desires in life's work. When the oyster card appears, it's important to reveal your inner treasures. What is it you've been hesitant to share? The world is waiting to see. When in balance, feels blessed, generous, masterful. When out of balance, reluctant, gripping, clams up. To bring into balance, share something. Okay, getting very tired, so that is it for that today. And thank you very much, and just take any messages that resonate, and you can look at any of my previous videos and see if anyone calls to you and watch that and see if it has any messages for you. And thank you so much.